The last build that I posted used Assassin's Cowl and among other things, and for this build, we will be keeping pretty much everything the same, except we'll swap Assassin's Cowl with Shinobu's Vow. And what this will allow us to do is spam our grenades, our melees, and basically you don't have to use your weapons almost at all. I will say this might not be as strong as the Assassin's Cowl build for in-game content, but it is so fun for anything else that doesn't require you to be sweating your balls off. So we'll go into here. Everything is the same as the other build. Combination blow, still important. We're going to be using skip grenades, obviously. Same aspects, flow, stay, lethal current. And we have spark of ions, we have spark of shock, spark of resistance, and spark of amplitude. I like this because it spawns orbs, obviously, but you could switch it to spark of beacons so that you can blind enemies if you're using an arc special weapon, which I'm not, so I'm not using this. I'm still using a 1-2 punch shotgun for good damage with combination blow, and tractor cannon just for fun. Now, what we have changed is I have Ashes to Assets here and Elemental Charge. You could use double Ashes to Assets, or you could even keep Hands On in there. It depends on your playstyle. I probably should have Hands On in there because I end up meleeing more, I've found. So it's up to you, Ashes to Assets or Hands On. Shinobu's Vow with, I put Firepower here, and Impact Induction. Both of those things will be helping our grenade come back even faster, and Shinobu's Vow by itself improves skip grenade and it gives you grenade energy back on hits, if I'm not mistaken. Skip grenade returns energy when it damages enemies, so yes, you get an additional grenade, and when it get damaged with it, you get more energy. Here I have Elemental Ordnance, and here I have Melee Wellmaker. What that does is, whether I'm using my melee ability or my grenade, I will be spawning wells, and that will just contribute to me getting energy, ability energy back, which is the main goal of this build. Down here we have Bomber and Distribution. You could use Double Bomber, you could use something else, and you could obviously use Lightning Strikes twice. I tried it, it does work well with this build, but I just try to use mods that won't go away at the end of the season, so this is future proof. Yeah, this obviously just helps the grenade come back even faster and everything. Bountiful Wells spawns 2 wells each time I get a grenade kill or a melee kill. Again, this is just to add on to the ability spammage, as I like to say, and that is basically it. What you do is you just get in there, start meleeing things, dodge melee, and whenever you find space time, you throw a grenade. Your grenade should almost always be up, and it's pretty much insanity, right? So this is my favorite one, and as I said, it might not be the best for end game content, so I do have a different variation of it. So first thing is you have to pick between Elemental Ordnance and Melee Wellmaker. So depends on your preference for creating wells. The way I play, I melee everything with this build, so I would keep Melee Wellmaker. So if you like Striking Light, which I like it very much, you could put Striking Light here. The only thing that happens is Striking Light will be using charges of light every time you get a melee kill to spawn orbs for your teammates, but it's usually okay because of Melee Wellmaker. You're going to be creating 2 wells each melee kill, and spending 1 charge of light and picking up a well gives you 2 charges of light, so it basically counters each other here. So you're still going to be using firepower for your grenades. Alright? So you can do that for damage resist. In case you don't know, the secondary perk of Striking Light is gain damage resist against combatants while sprinting, and that is if you have an arc mod also slotted in this piece of armor. Uh, and yeah, I usually keep Bountiful Wells there, and I keep the other stuff the same. Something I just learned or thought of recently, right before recording this video, is if you're not liking Striking Light, maybe it's just not your cup of tea. You can, let me do this. We're gonna put Melee Wall Maker here. You can use this mod right here, Heal Thyself. This is if you want to go all out on grenades. You put this on while your charges light, grenade final blows heal you and consume a stack of Charge of Light. So what happens with this is you're gonna be throwing your grenade and consuming a Charge of Light immediately because of firepower, giving you grenade energy back. If you get a grenade kill, you heal yourself using that second Charge of Light. You can keep Melee Wall Maker to create wells. I don't know what else to put here, honestly. You can put anything. Font of Wisdom is a good option, actually, to get your super back quickly. Or you can do Elemental Ordnance so that your grenades are doing everything. Your grenade is creating the wells, you're getting grenade energy back because of firepower, and if the grenade gets a kill, you heal as well. And even though you spend your charges of light by throwing that grenade, you will get it right back if you have Elemental Ordnance, because it will charge you back with light. So it kind of, works together that way. Yeah, so this one, it does work pretty well, and you get another source of healing. Besides, Combination Blow already heals you, which is why my preferred one is with both Melee Wall Maker and Elemental Ordnance. It's just craziness. So those are the variations. I hope that didn't sound too confusing. And obviously you can always, change things up, make it yours. Yeah, and I will add some gameplay at the end here showing the one that I prefer, Elemental Ordnance with Melee Wall Maker, Bountiful Wells, just to show you guys how crazy this can be. Let me know if you try this build out or any of the variations in in-game content or whatever, because I would love to hear your experiences with it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.